yesterday, completely pain-free. It was fine. The only trouble I had was keeping both eyes open, because while they're doing the other eye, you need to keep the other eye open, which I found was difficult, and I did get shouted at. They were saying, you know, you need to keep your eyes open. I just simply couldn't. But yeah, other than that, it's perfectly fine. So all in all, it's going great so far. If anything changes today, I'll do another video. Otherwise, I'll do another video tomorrow. I've got my first checkup tomorrow, which is 8:20. Just see how it's going, see how your eyes are, see they're not too bloodshot or whatever. Then after that, I'm waiting until Thursday. Thursday is when they take out the contact lens, and I'll be able to drive, ride my motorbike, do a few things. There is a sheet they give you. It says, following my laser eye procedure, how soon can I? And they give you a list of things. I'm not going to list them all out, but a few funny ones. Have my eyelashes tinted in 2 weeks. I think I'm going to be doing that ever. Read a book as soon as comfortable. So I could read a book today. Shower next day, but from neck down only. So I'm just going to wait until tomorrow. Use a PC as soon as comfortable. Take regular breaks. So I'll go on the computer a little bit later. Since you can fly, you can do a short flight on the next day, but a long flight in 2 weeks. Don't know what flying's got to do with it. Driving 2 to 7 days, depending on recovery and treatment type. So, because I'm on the longer recovery treatment type, I won't be able to drive for about 5 days. I mean, I feel fit too now. I feel my eyes are good enough now, but it's not advisable. They tell you not to do it. I'm sure it's for a reason. So I'm just not going to mess with it like that. Plus, actually, you wouldn't be insured. You wouldn't be licensed, because if you've been advised not to drive by a medical professional, yeah, that makes sense, and you do drive, it leaves you open to, you know, people saying it's, you know, it's your fault and things like that, for driving, because your eyes do change a lot. I've noticed even from when I've woken up to now, some things have got sharper, some things have got blurrier. I can read some things, can't read some other things. But you know, I'll take that as it comes. It should stabilise in the next week or so. But it's still a hell of a lot sharper than I was expecting. Funny one. Have sex 2 to 3 days. So I can't have sex for 3 days, which is it's not great. Horse riding 2 weeks. Go to the gym 2 weeks. Drink alcohol next day, but beware of dry eyes. You're not allowed to be in smoky environments for quite some time, so you can't smoke, I don't think. It doesn't have smoke on here, but they say you're not supposed to be smoking for quite some time. Visit a sauna 4 weeks. Watch TV as soon as comfortable. Wear makeup, and wear makeup is next day. Wear eye makeup is 2 weeks. I'm just saying this for any females out there. I'm obviously not wearing makeup. What else we got? There's just general sports, say 2 weeks. I'm not going to list all the sports, but generally 2 weeks. Football, badminton, aerobics, cycling, mountain biking, rugby. Actually, rugby is a lot longer. If you have LASIK, you've got to wait 4 weeks. If you have LASIK, you've got to wait 3 months. Hence why LASIK is better for people who do contact sports, etc. Speed racing 2 weeks. So yeah, that's pretty much the list. But yeah, Ultralaser is very good with what they do. My journey with them so far has been fine, more than satisfactory. They are very helpful. I'd say the only letdown I've actually had, I'm sorry Andy if you're watching this, but Andy Stott is the gentleman who organises like the business end of your procedure, financing, appointments, things like that. And he's just not called back when he said he would. For example, my mum was going to be paying the finance, and he said he'd call her on Wednesday, didn't. So I called him on Thursday and advised, reminded him to call my mum on Thursday. He didn't. Called him again Friday morning to remind him. He didn't. So Saturday morning I called up and I was a bit agitated. Obviously you're nervous as it is. without worrying about them saying, no, you've not paid yet. And he did call my mum, but then only to find out that it wouldn't be simply taking some bank details. It was like a half-an-hour interview. You know, lots of details and things. My mum wasn't happy to do that, so in the end I put the finance under my own name, and she's just going to give me the money. But yeah, it's been a bit of a... That was my only letdown, I'll say. That was my only letdown. But the rest of it has been perfectly fine. Anyone who's done any surgery or eye testing has been fantastic. It's very, very clean. I mean, you can really tell it's a private organisation. You know, free coffee and, you know, the really nice chairs, the nice architecture and things like that, city centre location. You can really tell it's a private area. And it's quite calming in there. A little bit cold, but I imagine that's just for clinical reasons. But yeah, everything so far. If you've got any questions or anything, by the way, please message me or post up a video or whatever, and I'll answer any questions that I can. Obviously I'm not like a medical professional, but any questions about my feelings or my experiences throughout the place, just throughout the journey, please just send me a message or an email or whatever, and I'll be sure to do whatever I can. Got an itchy under the eye there, because you can't actually touch your eyes, but you can move your cheek like that, which is nice. Sarcastically. But yeah, that's about all I have to say this morning, really. I say I'll do my next video tomorrow, not as soon as I wake up, but after I've had my first checkup, and let you all know how it's going. So, speak to you all later. Bye.